Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my E3 2021 predictions live stream. I decided to do this in a live stream and I'll get on to why in a bit. But yeah, welcome. We're starting E3 early today. Obviously E3 or Summer Game Fest starts tomorrow, June 9th. No, it is June 9th today. And we're going to be discussing all of the E3 events today. We're going to be going through every single one and discussing my predictions and talking to you guys in the live chat, or if you're watching this back on repeat, be sure to drop a comment and let me know what game you think is going to be at E3 and which game you want to see the most. So hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. How's it going everyone? It's new. I'm not sure if you can tell, I've got a bit of a new setup going on. The camera angle's a bit further out, you probably can't tell because it's actually closer to me. Got new lighting, probably can't tell either. And yeah, I've spent the last few days setting up a Go XLR, which means that I can now, do some better audio quality stuff. And my desk setup is much better. So maybe one day in the future I'll do a room tour as such, but I don't know just yet. Long time no see. It's been a while since I've done live stream, and it's been a while since I've done live stream on this channel. So yeah, okay. So first reason why this is a live stream instead of a video is because I made a video, or nearly did. So I secured myself a brand deal, my first ever brand deal on YouTube. I secured it. I put in the video. I was gonna do my E3 2021 predictions and add that brand deal into the video. It was all set and done until I finished scripting completely. Took me about a day to script my E3 2021 predictions video, and at the end of the day, when I got my mic set up, I went to record it. It was gone, and my video was gone, and I didn't know what to do. So I didn't redo it because that would have just been mentally straining. I called off the brand deal, I called off the video, and instead I decided to do this live stream. And not just this live stream, but I'm also going to be reacting to pretty much most of the E3 2021 live streams. Starting with tomorrow, with the Summer Game Fest. I still don't understand the difference between the Summer Game Fest and E3 2021, because some of the events are in both. Ubisoft Forward, Back 4 Blood, they're in both Summer Game Fest and E3. They've got it all mixed up. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, so I'm just saying it's all E3. And I know Summer Game Fest isn't E3, but I've like in my thumbnails you can see, if you go to my E3 2021 playlist on my channel, they've just got all E3, the logo, just because it's pretty much E3. Ubisoft are on Saturday, Xbox and Bethesda and Square Enix on Sunday. Yeah, I've got the whole schedule here. I'll go through my live stream schedule, and we'll go through all of my predictions and what you guys want to see as well. Hello from Russia. Awesome. Hello. This says Michigan State, but it's only a jumper. I'm from the UK, obviously. I can tell you now, we're probably going to get a GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. I'm pretty sure we already do have that coming, don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. Alright, okay. So, our first live stream will be tomorrow, except from today, with the Summer Game Fest. But what I did want to put on, actually, is some music. So, hit that, play that funky music, white boy. Let's get that going. Pretty sure you guys should be able to hear that. It should be very quiet. Just got a little bit of background music going on. And when we get onto some of the games, I've got some gameplay to put on in the background, just so you haven't got to look at me the whole time. But you'll have to look at me most of the time. But we will get on to add in a few gameplay in the background, and I also want to look at a few trailers. Battlefield 6, I think, got a reveal trailer today. I'm going to react to that here on this live stream because I haven't seen it yet. All I've heard is people complain. So we'll see how that is. And then when I get onto a few games, some games I don't necessarily know about, or I think that you probably don't know about, so I'll put on a trailer so we can make sure we are all on the same page. Hello from Mexico. How's it going? Warner Bros won't be at E3 except with Back 4 Blood. It's not particularly true. They don't have their own event. That's the case. The only event WB Games have is Back for Blood. That doesn't mean they can't throw in games in other events. It's less likely, but we'll get more into that in a bit. Did you hear about LegoCon? Yeah, I don't think that's to do with gaming though. Battlefield 2041, I think it's called. Yep, it's only a CGI trailer, but the gameplay reveal will be at the Xbox conference. I heard that. I'm going to have to add that to my live stream now. Are you streaming the Ubisoft Forward this Saturday? I am. And I forgot to make my my announcement for that. So when it gets to the event, I'm gonna have this explanation about Ubisoft and basically what's going on in their company if you're not aware, and all that kind of stuff, because it's definitely really important to talk about when it comes to the Ubisoft Forward event. So I'm gonna get onto that when the Ubisoft Forward event comes around. To begin with though, we have the Summer Game Fest kickoff tomorrow, June 10th, and my live stream starts at 7 PM BST. So that is an hour and 22 minutes ago from the time you're watching the live stream live now. If you're not, then just ignore that completely. So what games do you think will be at the Summer Game Fest kickoff? Because this one, along with a few other events, is we're kind of in the dark for, because we have no idea what's going to be at these events. We have a few ideas, don't get me wrong, I'll get onto some of them in a minute. But it's basically going to be new game reveals, announcements, trailers, that kind of thing. But it's not as niched as Xbox or Square Enix or Capcom or Nintendo. So we haven't got a particular idea of what games could be announced or revealed. I'll tell you now, there's probably going to be a few indie games in there. Hold on, I think I can... I've got mute buttons now, so I can also swear. I can go, what the I don't know how to do this properly. What the did that work? I think that might have worked. I don't know. Let me know if that worked, because I've got a swear button now. You didn't hear that. I know that was the point. So Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is the new Ratchet and Clank game, PS5 exclusive. It was released. I've got some gameplay here to throw on while we talk about, while we're on the topic of it, actually. So let's Ratchet and Clank, and we'll move that all the way there. And then, bada boom. Okay, here we go. See? We've got Ratchet and Clank. I have no reason to put on the actual game sound, but we'll just have this on in the background. Sure. So Ratchet and Clank, this is the brand new PS5 game. Got amazing reviews. I haven't seen gameplay yet, so this is pretty much my first time watching. And I've also not played the game. So it's interesting to see that a lot of people are talking about this right now, and because it just got released, I've got a good feeling they'll probably showcase something, I don't know, something at the Summer Game Fest. But it's a game that's already been released, so does it really matter? I don't think so. I don't think it's very important to consider this, because they're probably going to showcase it along with Fortnite. We know they're probably going to showcase Fortnite because they always do it for Summer Game Fest, alongside maybe Fall Guys and Among Us, if there's something new there. I know that Jeff Keighley had an Among Us skin or mask in the game, so maybe they're going to add that into the Summer Game Fest kickoff. Five Nights at Freddy can also be at E3 or at the kickoff. That definitely makes sense. Not played Five Nights at Freddy, but I've definitely seen some stuff at Summer Game Fest last year from Five Nights at Freddy's, I think. So there's definitely a good shout that it could be at the kickoff. Something about the new Valorant season. I'm kind of expecting that to be the running theme. I know there's 30 plus games coming at just the kickoff, but quite a few of those will probably be indies. Indie developers. But yeah, a lot of updates on live service games. So like Valorant and Fortnite and Fall Guys and Among Us. Hey Carse, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? And of course everybody else. I know people are dropping in everywhere saying hello. And we got people from Florida, Australia. I know you guys are just throwing in. Also Halo Infinite as well. See, it's weird because for the Summer Game Fest, Jeff Keighley puts together these trailers that suggest a lot more than we're probably going to see at the events. Because, for example, Halo Infinite was in his trailer. But we're not going to see Halo Infinite until the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, which of course I'll get onto in a minute. But let's move on. This one's not necessarily E3, but I'm just counting it as E3, and it is the Summer Game Fest, Netflix Geeks Week on June 11th. This one you might not be as interested in. We'll go back to full screen. I'm not playing the game. I was just having it on in the background. But Netflix Geeks Week, which is going to be day 5, and on June 11th at 5 p.m. BST is when I start my live stream. And we're going to be seeing quite a few gaming adaptations from Netflix there. So The Witcher Season 2. I cannot wait to see The Witcher Season 2 trailer. And apart from that, if it's anything Netflix to go by, then just show me Peaky Blinders. But I'm pretty sure day 5 is gaming related, so nothing outside of gaming. The Witcher Season 2, we'll probably get a trailer for that, which I'm really looking forward to. Maybe the Assassin's Creed Netflix series, that's happening, because I'm pretty sure that's happening. Oops. And I don't know what other gaming adaptations that are coming. Maybe we'll get something related to WWE 2K22. Yeah, maybe, because I know we have a Take-Two interactive panel, but I'm not sure about, I'm not sure we're getting any games at that, or if they're just talking. But you're right, Carse, we might get something to the Netflix Resident Evil stuff, which I'm not too, I don't know a lot about it, so... But yeah, I've heard. Moving on, Ubisoft Forward, June 12th. We are definitely getting something on the new Rainbow Six game called Rainbow Six Quarantine, Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC, more Far Cry 6. They're all confirmed. Pretty good stuff. I mean, I don't care at all for Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC, not even in the slightest. The stuff they've done recently is just appalling. I couldn't care less. Far Cry 6 as well. Not really sure why they would show it off when they have literally just showed that off. Which, I mean, again, I can put on some more gameplay. Because I do also have Far Cry 6. Obviously, this is back Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank. Yes, Ratchet and Clank. Can I exit full screen? Here we go. So I've got a few gameplay here. Gameplay showcases here. So we can put on... We'll skip Far Cry. I'm just going to put Forbidden West on, because this is the newest game that's been revealed. And I expect you probably want some gameplay in the background of some sort. And this game looks beautiful. But there is no state of play this E3. There is no Sony at all. So don't expect anything from Sony. Unfortunately, they would have definitely had a great event. But back to Ubisoft Forward. Maybe we could see a new Splinter Cell game, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, fingers crossed. Hopefully we get anything good. I'm not expecting a lot from Ubisoft. Ubisoft is a rubbish company, in my opinion, and their recent games haven't been great or good, so I'm not expecting anything great or good from that event. But maybe we get a Splinter Cell game? That's a very long shot. You never know. A lot of people are mentioning the new LEGO Star Wars game, which could be at this next event, which is June 13th, 6 PM, Xbox and Bethesda. This is going to be the best event of E3, in my opinion. It's got to be. Absolutely. So Xbox and Bethesda have their own showcase June 13th, where we've already got guaranteed Halo Infinite, updated gameplay on that. Now that's good enough, right? So Halo Infinite, Starfield, which is the new... brand new IP, brand new game genre franchise from Xbox and Bethesda. I'm really hoping we get Forza Horizon 5, because that is the next Forza Horizon game that could even be releasing later this year or into next year. I really want to see Forza Horizon 5. I never even really completed Forza Horizon 4. But I definitely will get on a Forza Horizon 5. I really want to see Bethesda's Indiana Jones game, because of course I've made a video on that already. everything we know a few weeks back, maybe a month ago now, maybe 2. Bethesda announced their Indiana Jones game in January and said that it's going to be a while off before we see anything new. I'm really hoping we see something the Xbox Bethesda showcase. And then, of course, we could see Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, because there's pretty much no other event that makes more sense than the Xbox and Bethesda showcase here. Of course, it was announced with Xbox marketing rights. I suppose you could say it was announced at the Xbox showcase last E3, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can see one of the trailers actually start with Xbox. So, pretty sure it was. Xbox are kind of controlling the marketing of this Lego Star Wars game. It makes the most sense out of any event, but we see the game here. What we'll see, I don't know, maybe a gameplay trailer, maybe a release date finally, because it's about time we do. But we'll just have to wait and see. Outside of the Xbox game showcase, I don't think we'll see the Lego Star Wars game. Maybe pushing to the future game show, but I really don't think so. That's more of like an indie showcase, I think, or again, like updates on live service games. Outside of the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, I don't think we're going to see the new Lego Star Wars game. Warner Bros. Is having an exclusive event, am I right? No. So, Warner Bros. Games are only showcasing Back 4 Blood. They're having, I'm pretty sure, only a 30-minute showcase event on Back 4 Blood. Gonna be live streaming that as well. But in terms of Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Project 007, I'm just reading my list. I got muddled up. Project 007 is IO Interactive, which, again, we're probably not going to see because they've made absolutely zero contribution to announcing anything about E3 so far. And all they keep releasing is developer. What am I saying? Developer applications. It took me a while. Developer applications. But, yeah, no, in terms of Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy, I think we've got a best chance of seeing Hogwarts Legacy. Because it makes the most sense. It's definitely the most hyped Warner Bros. Game coming out. Like, even including Lego Star Wars, Hogwarts Legacy is the most hyped game that's coming out by a long shot. The only thing that's kind of pushing it back is the fact that there isn't really an event here they could slot into. And it was also announced at a State of Play for PlayStation, so if anything, it will probably be at another PlayStation State of Play, unless they do decide to throw it in somewhere, like in, I mean, it probably won't go Xbox Bethesda event, but maybe it could be in the Summer Game Fest kickoff, or maybe it could be in a future game show. What about Project Omen from Arcane Austin? I've heard about that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what Project Omen is. You'd like to see the Indiana Jones game in 2021. Yeah, well, we're probably not going to see it in 2021. We might see more of the game, but we're not going to see the game this early. Not a chance. It's definitely going to be a little bit later than 2021. Push into 2023, I expect. Damn, this Horizon Forbidden West gameplay looks great. Damn. Okay, so moving on. Square Enix presents at 8:15 on June 13th. Life is Strange True Colors, I think, has been announced, and Marvel's Avengers, Black Panther, and maybe Spider-Man DLC. Don't really care for that game. What I want to see is a Tomb Raider game, another Tomb Raider, or remake a game, remake a Tomb Raider game. It's the 25th anniversary for Tomb Raider. Really hoping we see something Tomb Raider related, whether it be a remake of the old games or a brand new one. A brand new one definitely makes a lot more sense. I think the last game was Shadow of the Tomb Raider in 2018, so a long time ago now, 3 years ago. A new Tomb Raider game would be epic. And then Back for Blood, the future game show, is where we could see any game. Like, you could think of any game, and it could be in either the Summer Game Fest kickoff or the future game show or the PC gaming show, but that's pretty much always just indie games, so I really don't expect we're going to see anything big at that event. I'm not going to be live streaming it, it's just not on my radar. You'd like to see a DLC for the Spider-Man Miles Morales. Again, we won't see anything like that until another State of Play. Guardians of the Galaxy game. Yes, I didn't add this to my list, but I wanted to. So what is this for? Wait, is this back at the Xbox and Bethesda event? Or Square Enix? I think it's Square Enix. Yes, the Guardians of the Galaxy game, I'm pretty sure is very likely to show up at E3, which is just amazing, because we've pretty much not heard much at all about Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's a new game that's coming out. Yeah, no, it's Square Enix, isn't it? Because we're hoping that they're going to do a better shot at this game than they did Marvel's Avengers. Hopefully they've learnt. Single player, of course you're playing as the Guardians of the Galaxy, so there's a high chance it's going to be co-op. Really don't hope it is. I really hope it's going to be campaign driven, single player, Guardians of the Galaxy game. At some point in time, we will get GTA 6. Yeah, one day. Maybe not in the next 20 years, but one day. No, that's a very wild prediction, I think. GTA 6 is a very, very, very wild prediction, just because it's gonna... I still think it's gonna be a long way off. Maybe it gets announced next year, but they've already announced they're gonna be, releasing an enhanced version of GTA 5. So if they're going to do an enhanced version of GTA 5 for the next generation of consoles, or now the current gen, if you've been able to get your hands on one, the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S, yeah, they're already promoting their GTA 5 for that game, for those consoles, and probably it's going to be the best GTA 5 we get to get our hands on, or it's still not better than the PC version, unless it's all ray traced. I don't know, I haven't really looked into it, but yeah, I don't think GTA 6 is coming anytime soon. Hogwarts Legacy, the biggest game release ever. Well, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. I'm playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt at the moment, or I haven't actually played it today, but I played it yesterday, and that's the game I'm in at the moment, which is basically the biggest RPG of all time. So after I've played that game, I kind of know where to set my, what to compare it to. Maybe comparing Hogwarts Legacy to The Witcher 3 probably isn't a great idea, but The Witcher 3 is an RPG, an open world RPG, and so is Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm gonna kind of be able to compare it against the best of all time, and we'll actually be able to see if Hogwarts Legacy is gonna be a greater game than we all expect it to be, or as good as we all expect it to be or want it to be. They took forever to do Red Dead Redemption 2, so it's going to be a hot minute before GTA 6, yeah. Well, I mean, it's nearly 10 years, well, it's one. Yeah, nearly, I think GTA 5 released 2012, so yeah, next year is 10 years since the release of GTA 5, so... wait, is the new Star Wars game from Ubisoft open world? Yes, we could see that. I don't know what... See, I just write up these predictions too fast. If without the chat right now, I wouldn't be able to actually carry this live stream forward, because you guys are coming up with all of the predictions that I've had in my brain, but I've just not come to write down. One of which is being the Star Wars open world Ubisoft game. That could definitely be at the Ubisoft Forward, even if it's just a teaser trailer. And I think, if anything, we're just going to get a teaser trailer. I'd be pretty surprised if they gave us more than a teaser trailer. So yeah, I mean, I think that would be the best thing out of Ubisoft Forward if it was announced. Hoping it's something to do with... maybe not Mandalorian related, but bounty hunter related or smuggler related. Just not somebody of a lightsaber, because that's what we've got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 for, the upcoming game from EA, which won't be at E3, I don't think, but it could be, and it should definitely be, at EA Play in July 22nd, I think it is. So in the Summer Game Fest, but not E3 2021. Are you releasing your Assassin's Creed review after all of the Ubisoft problems get solved? Probably not, because I don't think they're going to be solved. I think things might get better, and I'll explain more in my Ubisoft Forward stream. But I don't think things are going to get resolved. So I don't have any plans to at the moment, but you know, if things do turn around, then I don't see why not. As unlikely as it is, I want a Fable update, but Forza Horizon 5 will probably come first. Yeah, I'm not sure about a Fable update. It was revealed last year. I don't think. I don't know what the deal is though with Xbox events. Like, is this going to be the only Xbox event remaining of this year? Is there going to be another one, or is this it? I know there's going to be more Ubisoft Forwards, there's going to be more Summer Game Fest events, there's going to be more Nintendo Directs, there's going to be more Square Enix Presents, probably, there's going to probably be another Future Game Show, so pretty much all of these events aren't exclusive to E3. Usually at E3, people come in with their biggest shit and they, you know, announce as much as they can. Not going to be the same this year, which is a little bit disappointing. It's all digital, which means it's going to feel a lot like the Summer Game Fest, I think. And, I mean, none of it's really special. It's not as big as I think it would have been if it wasn't digital. And again, all of these events, all of these participating publishers, this isn't the only event they're doing this year, so they're not going to bring all they can to the table. Alright, okay, so moving on. What have we got? Capcom. June 14th, 10 PM, Capcom. Now, this is where we get into a bit of some juicy stuff. So we're going to be getting some Resident Evil Village stuff, and if anything, we'll get DLC, of course. So Resident Evil DLC is going to be great, but what is going to be even more awesome, if we do get it, is Pragmata. Now, I don't know if you've seen it yet, and I'm going to pull up the trailer now, and we're going to watch it. Because I only saw this today, after looking into it, and I'm looking forward to it, and I want to see this game. Now, it's a good job I've only seen this now, because this trailer was released 11 months ago. I'm not sure if it was last like Summer Game Fest last year, I'm not sure. Which is the game you're most hyped to see at E3 or the Summer Game Festival if we don't take into account the Warner Bros. Projects? Because if we did, it would be Hogwarts Legacy or Lego Stars. But if we don't take into consideration, say we don't take into consideration any of the games that I'm covering on my channel already. So that includes Project 007, any games like that, probably any Star Wars game, Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, I think Halo Infinite, or this game, because Pragmata, again, I only started watching it today. We're going to meet the music, and we're gonna have some sound of this one. Let's watch it. So, I mean, it's a very quiet trailer. Very, very, very quiet trailer. I'm going to turn it up a bit, but there really isn't much need because I'm pretty sure most of the trailer's silent anyway. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if this is all in game. It looks like it probably could be all in game. It's just a very short sequence. It's kind of confusing, but this is the new game that's coming out in 2022, so it makes a lot of sense that we see it pretty soon, unless it was delayed until 2023. So, I mean, I could start covering this game on the channel alongside some of the other games. And yeah, so this is the new game from Capcom, and I really want to see this at the new Capcom event coming up. This game had a trailer in the state of play. Yes, no, I think it did, because the thumbnail had So you can see Capcom. But I think another thumbnail had a PlayStation logo on it. So yeah, no, I think so. Dragon Age 4? I don't know Dragon Age 4. I can tell you, I'm definitely not into the Japanese side of gaming. So I know there's a lot of talk about like Final Fantasy and stuff, and I've seen some people play Final Fantasy, and I know there's so many different Final Fantasy games. But pretty much anything to do with the Japanese side of gaming, I haven't really delved into just yet. EA just announced Battlefield 6. Yeah, we're going to watch the trailer soon, because I haven't seen it yet, and I'll be interested to see what everybody is complaining about. Not the state of play, I mean the PS5 presentation? I don't know what you mean. No, because of course, this didn't have an E3 last year, and this was released last year. Well, yeah. To be honest, I think we'll get a trailer for the new Lego Star Wars game, yeah. I think so. I think it definitely has a good chance at being the Xbox and Bethesda showcase event. This is a very unique kind of game, and it's like, it seems like a cool new concept. It seems quite Death Stranding-y. You know what I'm saying? It kind of has that feel to it, I think. Haven't played Death Stranding myself. I've seen the great Rad Brad play it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. And I do really hope we see it at the Capcom event coming up. So I'm also going to be live streaming the Capcom event, which is something new. And if I didn't like that trailer, I probably wouldn't start. I probably wouldn't have added that to the live stream list. But next up we have Nintendo Direct, which I've heard a lot of people talk about the Switch Pro. I'm pretty sure Nintendo announced that this is going to be pretty much a games only showcase. I'm going to put the music back on, by the way. Going to give you guys the music back. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to see anything on the Nintendo Pro, the Switch Pro, unless they reveal it sooner than Nintendo Direct. But if they did, then it wouldn't make much sense that they wouldn't again bring it back up at the Nintendo Direct. So I don't think we're gonna see the Switch Pro, even though I think it's planned for a release this year. So I don't know what's going on with that. But Mario Kart 9, that's the biggest thing I want to see from the Nintendo Direct, because Mario Kart 8 is a smashing game, but it's been out for a decade now. I think, I don't know, don't hold me on that. I don't actually know, but I think it's been like a decade. Like I think it's been a long time that Mario Kart 8 has been around, 8 Deluxe. So I'm pretty sure they ported it from the Wii U, or they didn't port it, or they moved it over, or they enhanced it and put it on the Switch. And they could do the same thing with the Switch to the Switch Pro with Mario Kart 9. So even though they don't really need to, because Mario Kart 8 is a smashing game as it is, and they're selling millions of copies a year, Mario Kart 9 would be a great game. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Would they call it Breath of the Wild 2, or would they just call it Legend of Zelda and then call it something different? I think they would do that, right? Because they've released Legend of Zelda games since Breath of the Wild, right? Or at least they've released more Zelda games on the Switch. Will we get another update on Star Wars Battlefront 2? No, but we might do on Battlefront 3 one day. Maybe EA Play, don't count on it, but you never know. 2014 was when Mario Kart 8 came out. So it's been a good 7 years. It's been a good 7 years. Maybe nearly 8. It's nearly a decade. I mean, if it's 8 years, you can pretty much say 9 and 9, 10. It's a decade. But I've heard a lot of people want to see a new Donkey Kong game. Now, it's weird I talk about some of these because I'm not really into this kind of franchise of gaming. Now, Mario Kart, yes, I've played Mario Kart since I was a kid on the Wii. and then I've since played it on the Nintendo Switch, Mario Kart 8, but I have never played Donkey Kong. So people really want to see that. Maybe I can get my hands on Donkey Kong if a new Donkey Kong game comes out. Yeah. Ziegvo, welcome, how's it going? And then we have the official E3 2021 awards show to wrap up E3 2021. Why there's an awards show, I don't know. What's going to be at the awards show, I don't know. But we do have an E3 2021 awards show. I don't think I'm going to be doing a live stream to it, because I don't see any point unless there's going to be announcements at the show, in which case there's another possibility where we could see the likes of Hogwarts Legacy, Lego Star Wars, Gotham Knights. On the topic of Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad, I was going to release a video on Suicide Squad, basically talking about how it probably is or won't be, and reasons for both of it being delayed until 2023. But I don't want to upload that video. I scripted it, recorded the audio, but I'm kind of fed up of doing the same stuff all the time. I'm kind of fed up of making the same videos on rubbish news and just get a few views and subscribers. Like, I don't want to do that. So I want to make some actual content, and even though I've got to find that content, I've got to find a different kind of style of video to do. Like, I don't want it just to be the same boring news update that doesn't really give much to anybody, like, at all. Bernardo, you love my vids. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do you think GTA 5, GTA 6 will be announced? No, I don't. At all. There you go. There's my answer. First, did you see the Battlefield reveal? Hey, Daily Hub, welcome. No, I haven't. I'm going to watch it in a minute. Second, are you excited to see the re-reveal of Halo Infinite? Yeah, Halo Infinite's the thing I'm most excited for. That's been announced. I don't know. The Witcher Season 2, even though it's not gaming, it is Netflix. I love that series. And I cannot wait for The Witcher Season 2 come June 11th. Only 2 more days and we get to see a Witcher trailer, which is going to be epic. But outside of that, in terms of gaming, yeah, Halo Infinite is definitely up there. And I'm really looking forward to how they've turned around the gameplay, because I don't know what that's going to be like. What about Call of Duty? I'm one of those people who have pretty much never played a Call of Duty game. Like, I had a few on the PlayStation 2. I played Warzone quite a bit. North or South England? I'm South. I'm bottom England. You're one of my favourite YouTubers. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, let's do that now then, shall we? Let's go and watch the Battlefield 2022 trailer. Not 2022, 2042. We've got an advert first, though, of course. Of course we do. Right, now I don't know how loud this needs to be, but I'd tell you what we probably do need to do is mute the music and then turn this up for me. And then probably up for you guys a bit. It might be a bit loud, I don't know. But yeah, let's watch this Battlefield 6 trailer. Game engine footage. Somebody said CGI. You're wrong. You're wrong, man. It said game engine footage, meaning this is in game, obviously. Hence game engine footage. Yeah, not cinematic. Okay, what have we got? Was this Battle Royale? It looks like Battle Royale, right? They're just like that. Yeah, I mean. Oh, is that? Oh no, we got 5 minutes. Okay. But I take it this is cutscenes, So it's not CGI, but it's in-game cutscenes. Oh, I've muted the system. Damn. Oh, cool. Okay. That seems pretty exciting. But, I mean, how long will that excitement last? Because I've heard there's only 7 maps in this game at launch. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good. Gameplay wise, it looks good. I mean, obviously it's not gameplay, but like you can imagine playing it. It looks good. We'll have to wait for the actual gameplay reveal at the Xbox Bethesda showcase, I think. Just saw a comment saying that's why it's getting hate. I do want to say that I'm pretty sure it deserves that hate. The fact that they're selling a game with only 7 maps and no campaign for $70 and £70, mind you, they're not even like reducing the price for the UK. It's just £70 here as well, which is like, you know, that must be like $90. I think it's pretty ridiculous. Like, that's way too much money for a game this size. But, I mean, this is DICE, right? You know what they did with Star Wars Battlefront 2? Like, do they learn? No. They don't learn. Damn. So you can fly in this game. Okay. Oh, neat. If you can actually do that, that's neat. That's neat. Yeah, but can you, or was that just for show? I mean, I gotta say, it does look good. It does look good. The game, like, graphics wise, it looks really good. Like, this is all in-game engine. But then Star Wars Battlefront 2 looked really good in its in-game engine trailer. And I mean, it's a very good looking game. So have they really stepped up the mark from Battlefront 2? Because I take it they're using the same engine. Alright, there we go. I just want to quickly say as well, guys, I haven't said it yet, be sure to drop a like on the live stream. We're nearly at 100 likes. That'd be great if you could drop a like. Obviously, let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'll be able to get around to a lot more of the comments than I have for live stream chat. Mainly because this does go back as a video, like I don't want to just spend my whole time reading all the comments. Plus, I also want to make an entertaining-ish live stream. I mean, how entertaining can I get? I don't know. So, as entertaining as I can get it, which isn't very entertaining, I know. I do just quickly want to say, this is the first time I ever have taken a pop vinyl out of its case, which is Jon Snow. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah. Which is now going on my desk again. I might do a room tour one day because I've got a beautiful new, really wide desk now. Like my desk, I can reach one end and then reach the other end. Like I can't reach both ends by just extending my arms. It's 200 centimeters by 60, so it's a long ass desk. And now with the Elgato key light, my new lens as well, which is a bit more zoomed out. Not sure if you can tell the difference. Hold on, does it say? Did it really just, there you go, gameplay reveal, June 13th, 2021. Let's put back on the music, shall we? Let's get that going back again in the background. Imagine Star Wars Squadrons 2, I hope not. And I didn't even play Star Wars Squadrons. I saw Hazuchu did, he somehow managed to fluke his way to playing with Vixstar 123, which I thought was pretty cool. But apart from that, no, I didn't really have any interest in Star Wars Squadrons. My days. Okay, so guys, right, I'm gonna go through everything you say in the live chat now, or near enough. Shoot your ideas. What do you want to see at E3 2021? And we will discuss every idea you come up with. What are your predictions? I've told you some of mine, probably more obvious ones. I make YouTube videos. I don't sit down playing games all the time, so I don't know every single kind of game, you know. But let me know your ideas, and we'll go through them all. Okay, so I actually kind of want another Smash Bros game because they could make the roster massive. Yeah, Starfield as well. Yes, I mean, we're definitely getting Starfield at the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. Really don't know what Starfield is about. If anyone knows what Starfield is about, let me know, because I don't know. I know it's a new IP, it's all brand new stuff, but I don't know what Starfield is about. Like, I'm looking forward to it because it's new, but that's it. Because I know it's something to do with space. Maybe it's kind of got like a No Man's Sky kind of feel to it. I don't know. Lego Star Wars, Hogwarts Legacy. Man, I really want to see both those games as well. Obviously, that was the thumbnail of this video, and I know what gets clicks on my channel. You know, I know what pictures to put in the thumbnail, because if I put, for example, I don't know, you know, if I put Mario, then not as many people are gonna click on it. Obviously, most of my subscribers are Hogwarts Legacy and then Lego Star Wars, so I knew it was gonna get clicks. I put it on the thumbnail, so. You're welcome. I mean, it got you into the live stream, right? But at the same time, Lego Star Wars, I think, definitely has a better chance than Hogwarts Legacy, because it makes sense if it goes into the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. But still, I really do want to see Hogwarts Legacy as well. That's the game I want to see the most, because it's the game I'm hyped for the most at the moment, and also the game that gets me the most views on YouTube, which isn't a big deal for me. I mean, of course, if it was, then I'd make Hogwarts Legacy videos all of the time and just rip the shit out of that game. I don't, because I'm at least respectful to my audience, and I'm not going to make bullshit content where I'm just repeating myself all the time in loads of different clickbait videos for views. So, don't worry about it. I'm not saying that I want to see Hogwarts Legacy for views, although that is, of course, part of it. But that game, biggest game, and I do really want to see it at E3 alongside Lego Star Wars as well. What else have we got? Battlefield 3. I think you meant Battlefront 3, or I meant Battlefront 3, because all you put was BF3, but yeah, Battlefront 3, I'd really like to see that. Yeah, Call of Duty, more Gotham Knights. I mean, we have to see some Gotham Knights sometime soon, I should think, because we've seen the gameplay when it was announced, and it doesn't look too bad. Like, I don't know why it's taken so long for that game to be released. Lego Star's release date would be nice. It would be. Sci-Fi Todd Howard game. That's all I know. Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, new Assassin's Creed game, and Skywalker Saga. You know, back in the day, I mean, even before Valhalla, I was very, 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 very hyped for a new Assassin's Creed game. And when Valhalla was, you know, revealed, I found it's weird. So I'm not going to show it to you now because I think I deleted it. I hope I did. The other day I was just cleaning up files on my PC and I found my original Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer reaction, which was, mind you, like, I haven't had this kind of setup room for a while, or been at least slightly professional. You know, I've got a beautiful microphone, I've got some good camera quality, but it wasn't always like that. You know, I had no lights in my room. This was all not painted white. It was all magnolia. I had nothing up on the wall. No shelves here. Like, my desk was over there. It was all facing like a old broken wardrobe. And my room was like nothing like it is now. Which, again, I'll explain when we get around to a room tour one day. I don't know. And it was just the cringiest video watching myself react to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer, only because I think I watched it first, broke the video, and so I watched it first, reacted to it, but I had already seen a bit on Twitter, so I kind of already knew what was going to happen, so the reaction was just really cringy, pretty funny, but back on topic. I am not looking forward to another Assassin's Creed game unless they go back to their roots. Because I cannot imagine their next game being good. Because they just haven't been very good recently. Did you download the reaction? No, I think I deleted it. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Yeah, although they're probably going hard on Resident Evil Village right now, aren't they? Resident Evil 3. By the way, I downloaded or bought Resident Evil 7 ages ago and never played it because I saw Jacksepticeye play it and I was like, damn, this game looks good. Like it's a family eating each other, killing each other, and cutting each other apart, and they're surviving. Like, it looks really fun. Like, it looks messed up as hell. So I installed that game. No, I didn't install it. I bought the game and never installed it. So it's kind of like that. If you're on Twitter recently, it's that Anakin and Padme meme where it's basically Anakin saying, "I bought Resident Evil 7. Are you gonna play it? Are you gonna play it?" No, I was going to play it, but I've still got it in my Steam library and I haven't installed it since I bought it. So I'll get around to playing that and then I'll play Resident Evil 8. Again, I've seen, you know, Jacksepticeye and Rad Brad play Resident Evil 8. It looks really good. I really want to do a live stream playing one of those games because they look scary as hell and I think it'd be a load of fun. What else have we got? Do you think they will announce another Lego game before the Skywalker Saga is released? It's a possibility, but I don't think they would do that. It just wouldn't make any sense. Because they would just be taking the eyes off their Lego Stars marketing. They should definitely release that game first. They making a Geometry Dash 2? I don't think so. And I mean, Geometry Dash... If you want Geometry Dash, like, you know, there's enough difficult levels in that game. You don't need a second one. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake could make its surprising debut. Maybe. Call of Duty 2021 is revealed during the Xbox event. Well, if it hasn't been revealed, oh yeah, Cold War. A better Call of Duty than Cold War. See, I never looked into that game. And I'm happy I didn't because, of course, you know, it didn't get a very good reception. But, you know, if their last game was bollocks, then maybe their next game, like, how good is their next game going to be? Like, I know, take WWE for example, 2K19, good game. 2K20, absolutely appalling. Like, they messed everything up because they just keep removing stuff and adding stuff, and then they just broke the system. And now they've taken a year off, and they're going to be releasing WWE 2K22, and hopefully it's going to be much better. On the topic, I made a WWE 2K22 Everything We Know video about 2 months ago, I think, a month ago maybe, and it was taken down. It was copyright blocked, taken down from my channel. Sucked. I know, right? Like, I know. But for some reason, you know, in the past week, I just go onto my channel, and I think I'm going on incognito to check out how my videos are doing in the search. So I search up like Hogwarts Legacy, and you see my videos are first. I know, right? But I went onto my channel, and I saw my WWE 2K22 video in my on my Watch These First My Best Videos playlist, which it doesn't usually come up with because the video was copyright blocked and taken down. So I thought, what's going on here? I go back to my main channel, YouTube Studio, and for some reason, somehow, and I don't know when, my WWE 2K22 video got released from the copyright block. I mean, okay, I'm happy with that. So yeah, that video's back up now, and I like that video. I think it was a pretty good one, so go check it out if you're interested in that game. The new Indiana Jones game, yes. Absolutely. I mean, if we get that, we're going to be able to know if we get Harrison Ford as the next Indiana Jones, or how good the look-alike or sound-alike is going to be, so I hope we do. So I'm not a fan of a new RPG system for Assassin's Creed, but Origins was great, agreed. Bayek was awesome, and the historical significance of ancient Egypt is mind-blowing, but Odyssey and Valhalla are just disappointing to you. Yeah, I agree. The thing that I want is I don't know if I was watching like Kind of Funny Games or something else, but because I've been watching a lot of E3 stuff recently, and somebody mentioned, I can't remember who it was, but that they wanted you know, Assassin's Creed to go back to the roots of kind of their settings. So something a lot more modern, World War One, maybe a World War One Assassin's Creed game, or something just a lot more modern. You go from like maybe go back to the 1800s or the 1900s, the 1700s, the 1600s. Something a little bit more modern than ancient history. Like, we don't want more ancient history, which I think is what they're going to come out with the next Assassin's Creed game. And that's just another reason why I'm not interested. Because they're just making it their fantasy games with the stuck-on Assassin's Creed game because they know it makes money. Because they're just a load of tossers. Why are they making another Indiana Jones? They really are milking it. Indiana Jones 5? Because it sells, of course. I haven't seen Kingdom of the Crystal Skull yet. I've got it downloaded on my PC, or at least I did have it downloaded. But the original Indiana Jones trilogy is amazing. It's a great trilogy. So I understand why. Some more about Halo Neighbor 2, although that probably won't be there. Yeah, I've played the demo. I'm surprised it wasn't released sooner. Yeah, I would definitely be happy for some more Hello Neighbor 2. Probably at the Summer Game Fest or Future Game Show, somewhere like there. It would be cool if we got the title of Spider-Man 2 by Insomniac, a bit like how they did it with God of War Ragnarok. Again, that will be outside of E3. That will be maybe something they put up on Twitter, maybe something they put up on, you know, YouTube. But it seems like PlayStation are going to be doing their own thing, you know, kind of just spotting stuff here and there, like they did the PlayStation event and Horizon Forbidden West. And it seems like even Ubisoft are going on with some of that with Far Cry 6. Yeah, you never know. I think the next PlayStation State of Play event's going to be great. There was this game called The Gunk revealed for Xbox last year. Hope we get some news on that at Xbox Bethesda. What we could also see is Grounded. Now, I played Grounded for a bit, didn't really enjoy it. I hope the next time they reveal it, a lot more people get on board so I can play with a lot more people and probably enjoy it a lot more than I did the demo. Grounded didn't really interest me as much as I thought it was going to. But that was, I think, maybe because it was in the hype of Fall Guys and then Among Us. And it was like, wow, this Grounded game has the potential to be as big as these games, but is it really gonna live up to the rest of these games that are now dead and buried? I hope. I don't play Among Us, Fall Guys, or Fortnite especially anymore. But I feel like Grounded could be one of those games, but definitely not as saturated. I'm looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, although I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn yet. Again, I've seen loads of people play it, and because I'm playing The Witcher 3 at the moment, if you've seen my channel trailer that I released a few weeks ago, it's called The Future of This Channel. Just scroll through my uploads, you'll find it. Horizon, the main two games that I really want to play and that were quite prominent in that trailer was The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm playing The Witcher 3 at the moment, and Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be the next game I play. But I'm taking my time with The Witcher. I don't want to rush it, and I am going to hopefully wait until I get the PS5 for Horizon Zero Dawn, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's laggy for you guys. How laggy is it? How laggy is the live stream right now? What's going on? Ooh. Yeah, we are experiencing a few dropped frames. Should we see if this is this going to continue? What's with the lag, guys? Can you hear the music as well? Can you guys hear that? It's stuttering. Yeah, no, I know. I'm seeing it. Yeah. I'm currently at 0.7 dropped frames, which isn't good, because that's 1,288 dropped frames specifically. I don't know in what time frame that means, but yeah. Right, well, let's see if it continues to stutter, because it's not moving from that dropped frame at the moment. If it continues to stutter, we'll just end it early. It's really quiet, the music. Yeah, it is supposed to be really quiet. I mean, I can turn it up a little bit, but I probably won't now. I'll probably just leave it at the same volume, so I'm just not making it complicated for people watching back the video. Okay, yeah, it buffered for 10 seconds. Yeah, it was pretty weird, wasn't it? Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn is one amazing game. I've played it so many times, it's so awesome. I think you will like it. Yeah, again, I've seen some people play it. Jacksepticeye is one of those as well. Haven't looked into it too much because I don't want spoilers, but dude, those games look very good as well. They are very good looking games. Okay. It's like 20 FPS. Well, I mean, it's only 30. It's only a 30 FPS stream, so 20 FPS isn't that much of a downgrade, I must say. Because I really wish I had the PC capabilities to stream a lot better quality, but I don't. So I'm sorry. Happy 18th from Monday. Thanks, man. Was it Monday? Wow. Damn, you knew that. Thank you. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, it was my 18th birthday on Monday. So I'm an adult now, you know? And some people might be like, you're 18? Wow, I thought you was older. See, no one ever thinks I'm 18 though. Like, no one would ever think I'm 18. You either think I'm 23 or 16. Like, that's all I get. 007 would be good. Why did I do that? So the one problem I've got with my desk right now is that I put up these extenders because it's not actually a pre-built desk. It's a desktop and the IKEA drawers and then some extenders to keep it up. Problem being is that now my chair is really small. And the highest it will go, which was what I was at, is not high enough. Like that's it. That's as high as it will go. Which to you guys, it looks fine because that's what I've been at the whole stream so far. But actually, like I have to kind of lift up my arms to actually reach my keyboard and mouse, which is a bit disappointing. Happy birthday or late birthday. Thanks again. Thank you. What about the James Bond 007 game? I really want to see more of Project 007, only because that has the potential to be one of my most hyped games. James Bond is epic. I mean, I've watched the James Bond movies since, earlier than I can remember. Earlier than Harry Potter, earlier than Doctor Who. James Bond is the oldest thing that I remember watching on VHS on like a old square box TV back when I was younger. So Project 007 got very high hopes from IO Interactive. Do you think we will get Hogwarts Legacy gameplay this E3? I don't want to have my hopes. I've got my hopes low. I think there's a possibility, but I've got my hopes low for Hogwarts Legacy. Although I really want to see it. But just because I really want to see it doesn't mean I'm really expecting it. There is rumours of LEGO Dimensions going to be announced. I hope it's true and not at the same time. Yeah, although the rumours really stemmed from something that... Sorry if that cracked, by the way. The rumours stemmed from pretty much nothing. Like, it was just on Twitter and like LegoCon and colours, and then it was just not that, so probably isn't going to be. Do the IKEA drawers have veneer on them? No, mate, I don't think so. I think these... I don't know. I know that the desktop has veneer, but it doesn't not need to be veneer. There's still veneer in here. I know, I get it, right? Funny, ha 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 ha. There's veneer in here, okay. But it's better veneer. Can you say sheesh? Well, there you go. Do you, guess there's no veneer in it. Well, there you go, guys. That was my E3 2021 predictions and your predictions. If you have any more predictions, drop them in the comments down below and I'll get around to replying to your comments. This video will go back up as a video instead of just hiding away somewhere on my channel as an unlisted live stream. So, you know, you have the pleasure of seeing my beautiful face. I'm kidding, of course. Of course. Throughout, whenever you like. I'm going to be back tomorrow with the Summer Game Fest at, specifically I'm going to tell you the time, 7 PM BST. 7 PM BST, I'm going to be back with my watch-along reaction to the Summer Game Fest. You never know what we might get. We could get some exciting stuff. So I'll see you then. Thanks for tuning into the live stream, guys. There's been plenty of you here today. And plenty of you have also dropped a like on the live stream. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're over 110 likes. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. And goodbye.